as a grown-ass adult male, knowing better and trying to grow more mature, you should already get out of your fighting shit after 21, bro. As you enter 22, you should be trying to talk shit out. And you should be progressively getting better and better at that as you get older. Because you know where it can end up. And if you're our skin color, nigga, they looking for a reason to lock your ass up. Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, man, we got modern men are realizing they can't fight. Now, this is a video by Ty Buggy. I gotta say, shout out to Ty Buggy, man. He shows us a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Very cool. You know, I respect the dude. So I gotta just say, man, man's always bringing these good topics. So I can't wait to see what he's really breaking down here. T-Raw.
So we're living in the times of the crash outs, bro. Everybody just want to shoot each other. You feel me? Nobody want to fight anymore.
Damn.
When I was growing up, everybody did this. You had to know how to fight when you go to school. Somebody was going to talk bad about your mama, and then you was going to have to get on their ass. Nowadays, niggas talk bad about your mama. Oh yeah, I'm going to my butt bag.
Let's see.
I've never been in a fight, and then I asked them, like, how old are you? They'd be like, oh, I'm 23 or I'm 30.
On my soul! Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing this 4 years, y'all. I've been talking to everybody who has ever put a hand.
Who is more cringy than that guy that swears he was about to do something?
Yeah.
Like, he swears he's the toughest fighter. He always tells you what he was about to do, and if something breaks out, he gonna do this. And then you just ask yourself, like, when have I ever seen you do any of these things? Like, when have you seen yourself do any of these things? And the older I get, the more I realize
When they watch
people
TV.
just convince themselves that they are really good fighters. They don't really find out whether or not they can fight or not. They just be at home talking tough to themselves, and they think that's gonna like inherently give them some type of skill. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take this is me in the mirror right now, pretending like I'm deaf. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you that guy. When niggas see you on the street, they scared of you, nigga.
I think the worst people are the I'm from plug into place type of people. Like, I'm from the Bronx or I'm from Detroit.
Oh, I hate
you know
those
where I'm
niggas.
from? What does that have to do
What does
with
that
where
have
you're
to
at?
do with shit?
Like, what does where you're from have to
Man,
do
you
with
could be-
where you are at right
Bruh.
now? I
That's
get it.
facts.
Yeah, that might be a
Jamaicans
treacherous
do that
place.
shit all the
But
time.
what does that
I'm
say
from
about
Jamaica,
you?
bro.
Because it's treacherous,
Crazy.
you had to
That's
have
facts.
went through the trials and tribulations of fight
Little do they
training.
know,
Like,
I'm from
people
Jamaica
that be
too,
shouting
bitch.
out where they from and stuff like that. They make it seem like the place that they're from equips all the natives with
Yeah,
fighting
don't-
abilities. But my biggest
What?
question
You
is, where
from
did you get
somewhere,
the
yeah, you
imagination
don't
to
get the
believe that you'll
tributes
turn
of
into
the
Floyd Mayweather
environment.
or Mike Tyson all because you're mad? When I'm mad, I see red. Like, we all know these guys.
On my soul! Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing
Yeah.
this shit for 4 years, y'all. I've been talking shit to everybody who has ever put a hand.
Yo, bro, you're not in a street fight. What about you?
You heard that
I've
one.
never been in a
What?
street fight. You've never been in a street fight? That's good staying out of trouble.
Because if I was in a street fight, someone's getting hurt.
Oh, right. You do like boxing, MMA or something?
Nah. But when I get mad, I become a fucking animal.
All right, but if
Fucking
someone wants to
animal.
fight, they beat you up.
Who wins in a fight? A tiger or a lion? A tiger can fight, right? But a lion gets mad.
Bro, I don't know what you've been smoking, but if you're in a fight, you'll get smoked.
I'm not taking
But
that.
I don't know what you've been
I'm getting
smoking.
mad now. I'm getting...
But let's be real. A lot of guys have convinced
Oh, yeah,
themselves
yeah,
that
yeah.
they could win in any fight
They
because
go watch
of
too
their
much
last
anime.
fight. Like, and then you ask them
Right.
when was their last fight. It's like in middle school, or high school. Some people even elementary school. It's like, when was the last time you seen yourself do the things that you're convincing yourself you can do? Like, and if it is back when you was young, back when you was in high school, you was a head busser, but you're 40 years old now, or you're 25 years old now, and you're comparing to what you used to do in
That's
high
what I
school.
said
Let me ask
about
y'all a
the
question.
losing the
Have you
time,
played
bro.
the sport
Yeah.
that you used to play?
Seemed like it was
back when you
yesterday,
was a
but that
kid?
shit
Have
was
you
so
played
long
it as an
ago.
adult?
What?
Are you as good, or do you get winded fast? Do you get really tired? Do you realize, my bones don't work the same? So what
Yeah.
makes you think just because you're extremely mad in a fight or your ego is really talking to you in a fight, you're just gonna somehow turn into Goku and be able to whoop everybody's ass when you have not seen yourself fight in years. A lot of people base their experiences off of their high school fights as grown men. When have you seen yourself do the things you speak of? A couple of W screaming matches in LA Fitness? This conversation may be a little bit too real, but I feel like it could save somebody's life. Because a lot of men think that their ego...
But before we get any further, I do want to preface this by saying that as a grown-ass adult male, knowing better and trying to grow more mature, you should already get out of your fighting shit after 21, bro. As you enter 22, you should be trying to talk shit out, and you should be progressively getting better and better at that as you get older. Because it's like, you see, you know where it can end up. And if you're our skin color, bro, you're nigga, they looking for a reason to lock your ass up. Don't give them a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just stay out the way. That's how I be. I just stay out the way. I know I could fuck you up. I'm in the gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? All right, so what? The gym don't really equate to nothing. I throw hands at a boxing bag from time to time now and then. But really, it's just about staying in shape for survival situations. You don't want to just be completely assed out. But I'm not trying to go on no tangent. Let's get back to the video.
And their anger could win them a fight. But the craziest part is people that actually know how to fight don't even want to fight.
The quickest way to tell somebody can
say
fight
that
is how willing they are.
Most dangerous niggas is the ones who walk away.
For sure.
They know they can kill your ass.
Up with their hands.
That's what I'm saying.
They
Let me get the
usually
fuck
are,
out the way before I go to
They
jail.
literally avoid fights whenever.
I was gonna say that in my point, then I kind of lost
it.
it.
He does BJJ, he does MMA, boxing, like he does everything. Like he's very, very good at fighting. I remember one time we were walking, and there was a group of boys walking past us like the opposite way. My homie's around like 5'8", 5'9", but he's pretty jacked, and he can fight. Remember that. So we're walking past them, and like they like bump into my homie, and one of them goes, "Hey, bitch, watch where you going." Now I thought, oh shoot, we're gonna have to rumble. My homie looks at him and goes, "Oh, my bad, brother, I didn't even see you over there." And I'm looking, I'm like, bro, like you could have knocked one of them and then made it a 2-on-2. You could have taken them probably solo. He's like, yeah, but like there's no point. Like, and that's when I realized the people who could actually fight avoid fights at all costs.
Yeah.
He took that disrespect. I'm good.
Listen, I'm from New York, but I would never say to another man, yo, you know where I'm from? I'm from New York, to convince them I could win this fight. If you think that where you're from automatically gives you VC to know how to fight, walk into any combat sport.
I love the 2K reference.
Humbled. You would be extremely humbled by the ability that you do not have that you thought you had. You'll get humbled by that little fat kid with glasses that has been training for at least 2 months in any boxing gym, and you just walked in all muscular, thinking that you was about to intimidate somebody. I believe that all men should train in some type of martial arts, so that if things do get serious, you can rely on your training and not your anger and your ego. Listen, I've been a part of a boxing gym for a little while now. I want to tell you about my first day in this gym. Mind you, I told you guys in the video before, everybody was real shocked. I'm 6'2", I'm about 185, 190, depending on the day. I'm a pretty lean guy, pretty muscular stature. So I walk in.
Damn, Ty, we the same height. But I literally got 20 pounds on you, bro. I'm 200 pounds. God damn. I don't know why I felt like he was like 5 something. Hey, bro, I'm glad you in the 6'2 club.
Like that, Ty.
You in the 6'2 club, my boy. The 6'2 handshake, nigga.
Gym, and a lot of people there wasn't really intimidating to the eye, so I was like, all right, I'll be all right here. This is a very safe environment for me. I'll be good. So we was doing this thing called shoulder taps. Shoulder taps is basically where you're kind of sparring with the person, but you're just not hitting each other in the face. Like you're hitting each other in the shoulders, body, stuff like that. So I'm looking around, and they pair me up with this Indian older guy. Now, I mean, he was like 5'8". He wasn't the type of guy you look at and you're like, oh my God, like he might do something crazy to me. Man, we started doing these shoulder taps. The dude wasn't moving faster than me. He wasn't more athletic than me. He wasn't even stronger than me. But he understood the basic movements of combat. He understood the basic footwork of boxing, the basic head movements of boxing. If my right arm was over here, He understood exactly where to put his left. So this dude
You know
was
what I'm
bobbing
saying?
and weaving and moving. I could not catch him.
in your shit,
It was
nigga.
extremely humbling because we walk around the streets and we think, oh, we could look at somebody or we could be big, we could be strong and mad, and we will automatically win the fight if we just tell ourselves we can. If somebody understands technique of how the body moves in a combat sport,
For sure.
they're gonna win that fight. If you watch most
Now-
World Star videos or fighting videos on X or
Yeah.
Twitter or whatever you call it nowadays, most of these dudes have zero footwork. If you look at how they even swing, their arms are locked out and they're swinging like this, like full crossbody
Yeah.
haymakers. So if you
Those
are
dudes
somebody
get
that
knocked out.
trains just
Nigga, you swinging your arm from right there, I'm just gonna uppercut. Bing,
What?
bing. I'm going in your nigga. Listen, this is why I don't want to fight, because I am not scared of shit, bro. And the last fight I got into as a grown man, I almost died. And I still was giving this nigga hell. Like, I'm not backing down from shit. And this is a nigga who is deadlifting 600 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga punched me. I literally had a concussion. Bro. Back to the video.
a little
Laugh for you
bit
sharing
in a
that
boxing
embarrassing
gym,
story.
you already have an upper hand over at least
I ain't scared of that
90%
shit.
of men,
For
because
sure.
most men think that
When
they can
something
rely
goes
on their
something,
ego
For
and
sure.
their anger.
Just
And the
stand
best
up for
part
yourself.
about training
Yeah.
in any type of combat sport is that you lose the imagination of thinking that you can look at someone and assume that you can beat them.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah, got them hair.
Damn.
He's ass. What about you? You
Yeah.
missed. Ain't no time out. Go. Ain't no time out. Ain't no time out. Ain't no time out.
Damn, he's giving them liver
He's
shots.
ass,
I gotta
right?
stop.
He's
Yeah.
ass, right? You said he's ass, right?
Wait, if you box, yeah, you first start boxing, anyone, like everyone can relate to this, yeah. You go on the bag a bit, you think you're unstoppable. You go do a bit of pads, you hear the loud slap of the glove hitting the pad. You genuinely think you could be an Avenger. I applied to it. Thinking on the bag, and when I was shadow boxing, the coaches were like, "Oh yeah, do you want to compete in that?" They must have thought I looked good.
It's different,
They
bro,
saw me
hitting the
spot.
bag than a real person.
They never
What? That's what I'm
compete again.
saying. I be hitting the
I'd, like,
bag.
earn my
Yeah.
right.
Hitting the real person is different.
Yeah, they moving
That's
around.
What?
That's it,
The bag ain't hitting back.
That's in there. Like, it's in the archives. My God, it was fucking awful. And it was
Yeah.
by a guy like genuinely 20 kg lighter than me. That's how bad it was. If you want to improve, yeah, you can't improve on the bag. You can only get to a certain point on the bag and that. If you want to get better, bro, you've just got to spar. That's just the simple reality of fucking boxing. It's like life.
First thing I learned when I switched from football to boxing, we are bitches. We're soft. We're weak. We're weak in the mind, bro. Football players, we believe that we are probably some of the most like physically manliest
For sure.
men in the planet. Wait till you get punched in the face. I folded so bad. My first time sparring, it's crazy. I didn't want no more. I literally jumped out of the ring and said, I can't do this.
Oh man, just for the record straight, how much you weigh? Like 180. Yeah, you can't whoop me. Anything under 200 can't whoop me. I tell people anything under 200. I'm whooping anything with these. I'm whooping anything under 200.
I was 242 pounds when I first walked into a boxing gym. A 150-pound 15-year-old whooped my ass when I sparred him for the first time. Damn, crazy, right? In this video, bro, use the sound. If you ain't over 200, I'm whooping you. Nah, bro. That fighting world is different. All that I'm over 200 pound shit don't mean a damn thing to them. You walk into any type of MMA, boxing, any type of fighting gym, and you have no fighting experience, oh, you're a fool. And don't
Yeah,
go in
you
there with that
fucked
attitude like I did on my first day.
That's
Boy, I'm over
facts.
200. I'll whoop
Just
everybody
like Tuss
in here.
said,
There
bro,
was a
even the
line
person
for
with
me
the
to spar me and
basics
whoop my
can
ass
whoop
that
you.
day. First off,
Yeah,
your
men over
cardio
200 are
up there.
delusional.
I
Yeah. You got me. You got me.
42 seconds of throwing punches.
No, I got more than
until you're ready to
42
get out that
seconds.
ring. And before y'all get on here and say, Dom, you're cocky.
I got 2
fighter,
minutes.
You just want to no. I'm
Nah.
saying this because
I got
that
a
was
minute.
me.
A minute and
Best-
5
The
seconds.
best way to walk into a boxing gym,
I'm
in
be
my
realistic.
opinion, because it can be very intimidating at first. Any combat sport, to leave your ego outside. Be okay with not being the best in the room. This is the one place you don't need any ego. I'd rather get beat up. I'd rather get put in the corner. All of this. Like, I'd rather be that guy in the gym that is just trash, but I'm happy I'm in the gym. Because as much as I'm experiencing in this gym, I know I could take a punch. I know how to real life move my feet and my hands together. I actually understand the fundamentals of fighting versus everybody else that has never actually been in any type of combat sport or trained in any type of combat. Instead, they rely on ego and anger. Yeah. When has ego and anger ever won? Like, there's nothing worse than an emotional man. So why do you think being an emotional man when it's time to fight is going to give you an extra leg up in the fight? Once you get emotional up here, the person that knows technique and they're calm, they're going to smoke you. Speaking of smoking people, I know some people think, oh, I could just shoot you. You do know there's certain places you can't bring guns. Or you do know if you shoot somebody, you're going to have to do time if the judge sees it as that wasn't self-defense. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people want to run to the gun because they don't want to learn how to fight. They know they can't fight. They say F the whole training or learning the hand-eye combat and stuff. I'm just going to buy a gun. What for? What happens when you're in the airport? What happens when you're in a place that they pat you down at the door, make sure you ain't got no gun? Now you in there and you catch yourself in some type of danger. What you going to rely on? Let's get it on. Like, what are you gonna do? Not me telling y'all that I'm Billy Badass. I think I could whoop anybody's ass. No, it's not. Actually, the more you learn how to fight, the more you respect the art of fighting. And you realize anybody can get their ass whooped. Knowing how to fight, knowing how to move your feet, knowing how to move your head, knowing how to move your feet, knowing how to actually throw a punch, knowing like defense and stuff like that, that right there will put you ahead of so many other guys. And it'll give you the confidence to just know, man, it's not gonna work.
Grown men ask me like, oh, what should I do if I get into a fight? I've never been in a fight. And I ask them like, how old are you? They be like, oh, I'm 23 or I'm 30. I've never been in a fight. I envy you. Do you understand the mental gymnastics that goes on when you getting ready to get into a confrontation with another grown man that you could possibly be unalive in this scenario? Do you understand how hard you gotta fight? Because it's not like a boxing match or like a kickboxing or wrestling, nothing like that. Dude, like, this is life or death. This is a life or death situation that's finna go down. And you've never had to endure that? Never had to think about, like, what if everything go wrong?
Then just stay out the way.
He hit me kind of hard, man. It kind of hurt.
If you scared of fighting, stay out the way.
Had to go through that. I envy you. So if you're a grown man talking about, oh, what I do for my first fight, just do what you've been doing and staying out the way. Obviously, whatever you've been doing so far has been working to the point where you have gotten.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
So just keep doing that. Just stay out the way.
Staying out of the way is one of the best defenses that you can play, because
I just said that in the beginning of the video.
When you decide to put your hands on somebody, it is your life against theirs sometimes. You don't know where this can go. And the way I feel about this generation today, and I mean this is for the 50-year-olds down to the 14-year-olds, nobody wants to lose a fight. And they're a whole bunch of emotional ass men. So they mess around, lose a fight, they ain't gonna shake your hand. They ain't gonna get up and dust it off and be like, all right, at least I live to see another day. No, a lot of these dudes want to run to the car and try to end your life off of something that two gladiators could have just handled in 5 minutes. But sometimes you don't have that option to just walk away, so you have to defend yourself. At least know that you have some type of understanding on how to handle combat. Not just, I'm angry and I'm mad and I talk loud and I have big muscles. Turn on a YouTube video, practice some footwork in your living room. Practice how to throw an actual punch. Yeah, I mean, practice shadow box in the mirror. And then if you really want to get good, go to a gym in your local area. But if you don't have the money to go to a gym, just practicing a YouTube video. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's going to make you Billy Badass. But what I'm saying is actually know how to fight. Actually have some type of understanding on how fighting works. Don't just get mad and start swinging, because that's why you see a lot of these dudes swing extremely hard and then they fall. But as a man, I believe that you're supposed to protect your family. So don't be out here looking for fights, but actually know how to defend yourself. Because
know how to defend yourself.
Does not mean that you'll win a fight. Does it work like that anywhere else in life? So don't assume that it'll work like that in a fight. But anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Facts. Yeah, man. Ty Boogie's really made a point here, man. And It can't be understated enough, man. Staying out the way is the best way. I said it in the very beginning of the video. T-Raw.
Yeah, I believe in talking things up, bro. Everything doesn't have to come to violence, but if it does get to that point, I put fighting over shooting any day, bro. Nobody wants to lose their life and not make it back to their family. You feel me? So let's bring fighting back, man. Put guns down, put them hands up, man. Yeah, you might lose, you might get embarrassed, but hey, you will always live to fight another day. Shit, I done lost fights. Know what I'm saying? Guess what? I'm still here.
For sure. All right. If you made it to the end of this video, man, you already know you are a real one, man. We can't do none of this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, man, we gonna catch y'all in the next one. Yo, what's up, man? Want to keep up with all our live streams and cool content, bro? In fact, you want to know the best way to know when we go live? Hit our Discord, bro. It's super simple. The link is in our bio and it's in the description.
It's the best way for us to stay connected, join the fun, and never miss out when we go live. Plus our community.
Total vibes. So yeah, bro, click the link and come hang with us. And let's keep the fun times rolling. We're gonna see you in there.